that's a good segue for the probabilities and the gambling section of our conversation. What's his name? Jontay Porter
Jontay, Jontay Porter, something like that. Yeah.
of our beloved Toronto Raptors
Oh, got embarrassed us,
has
bro.
been
We're already on
botching
yo,
his own stats.
bro. We're already on 11 game losing streak, and
Yeah,
this man brought more
yeah,
embarrassment on top of the
yeah.
franchise.
I just
Oh
okay.
yeah.
I want to break down the psychology behind this first. Think about
Oh
this.
god.
You're an NBA player. You're expected, maybe 7 points, few rebounds, few this, few that. And you're literally trying to go under all your stats to make money when you can just play the freaking game and just, become a full-fledged NBA player, but you'd rather sabotage your NBA career and get like, like if
I hear
you're
what
if
you're
you're
saying.
watching your own games, you're out the league in a couple years.
That's true.
That's a
That's true.
crazy thing to think of. Like you're trying to make double up on this game, which is probably, it probably works out to be better for him, but like that's not gonna last long, even if like you're getting away with the gambling part,
Yeah.
right?
That
Like
that's
how long
true.
are you gonna be in the league for
That's
if
also
you're
well
if you're
maybe well
trying to
bro
mess up your stats?
maybe that's why he's doing it now. Maybe because his contract's not even that big right now, right? So I
Yeah.
think maybe that's his thought. Maybe like I don't see myself in the league after a couple years. Let me try
Yeah.
to
But
benefit
that's
off of this, you
crazy
know?
to not have the optimistic approach and be like, let me become a better basketball player. That's the crazy part. Like I'd be in the gym. This guy's on Bet 365.
Ah, and yo, it's funny too because I think he was on a two-way contract in the G League or something, and I think they
Okay.
guaranteed his contract for the rest of the year because I think because of maybe injuries or maybe they just needed that next big because he played decent when he got a little bit of minutes. And I
Yeah.
was reading the article, bro. So this is the part where the NBA trying to figure out if he's involved or not. So long story short, I guess he injured his eye in one game,
Yeah.
and then in that next game, he now this is where the NBA trying to figure out did he pull himself out because I think they were saying that his line was like under 4.5 points or five and
Yeah.
a half points, X amount of rebounds, X amount of assists. So he ended up winning that parlay or what do you want to call it because he ended up getting pulled from the game, right?
Yeah.
So now this is what is going to determine if he's guilty or not. Is if he told them, "Yo, my eye hurts, get me out of the game," or did the coaching staff go, "Okay, let's
Decide.
get you out," right? But yeah, it's crazy, and its thing is, it's we shouldn't be shocked that players or anybody that's part of the NBA is going to be like Adam Silver. Silver might be betting on games and stuff like that, and we
Okay, so
don't
that's the
know.
next question. Do you think that's a common thing? Okay, we already know it's a thing with the refs. Do you think it's like a 50-50 thing when it comes to refs? Do you think it's like, or just like a small group of just bad apples when it comes to the refs?
I I think there are some refs that are that are ethical. Like they have their
For sure.
dignity. Like they're not going to
Yeah.
do it. But yes, I think when you're put in a position of power, we're human beings, bro. Like psychology, like when you're put in a position of power, why not? The guy who got caught and went to jail, I forgot his name, Tim Donaghan or something like that. I forget his
Yeah.
last name.
Yeah. Tim.
He was saying that because I watched it on a Vlad interview, and he was saying that he can tell that refs are betting in games. Again, I'm not a ref, so I don't know what to look for, but he was saying that, and he was saying that like sometimes coaches will have huddles, bro, and they will talk about how to ref certain players, or the league might say, "Yo, ref this guy a certain way," or "Don't do this, don't do that," and like, why would they not bet on that? Like, it's human nature, bro. It's just human
Yeah.
nature. Like why not bet a 10,000 and get 20,000 out of it? Like, why
Sure.
not?
Exactly.
You know,
Exactly.
I'm not so it's very mucky now. But the NBA apparently hired every team in the NBA has and, like I don't know, maybe somebody from Harvard or Yale or something that finds like irregular things that happen in betting, and that's how they caught that
Oh,
Porter man
okay.
because they're saying, hold on, nobody was betting on you before, but now
How
somebody
come
made a
this is a big
substantial.
bet?
Now it was a big bet and you won. How did you know? How did you know when everybody's injured on the Toronto Raptors that you were only going to play
Yeah,
a
that's too
certain
much
amount
of
of
a
minutes?
coincidence.
Right.
Coincidences aren't even real, bro.
Yeah. So he was. That's kind of like kind of murky still because it's like these guys are watching it, and that's why they were saying sports betting in the NBA should happen or should be regulated because now there'll be people in place to be able to watch these things. When it's
Yeah.
happening like underground and stuff like that, the NBA doesn't have the personnel to kind of monitor these things, but now they do. So bro, he just wasn't smart enough not to get catched. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
I feel like at least 25% of the league, and that could be a small number. I think 25% of the league is betting on either their own games or internal factors that they don't. It's kind of like
25% of players are
in my
betting on their
opinion,
own stat line.
or on other things they don't know because these guys know stuff internally that we may not know. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, for
It's kind of
sure.
like insider trading.
It
you know,
is.
like maybe there's something going on inside of Uber internally that we don't know, but it's not going to affect the market till next week. But
Yeah.
these guys knew a week ahead, and they sold their shares or whatever, or bought or
Yep.
whatever, just to profit. Like, come on, man, it's easy money, bro. Why not?
So we're saying we're flooded with fraudulent games and activities on the betting app. So what does that mean for the bettors? That means that a lot of people are just getting swindled out of money, right? Because
Facts.
look at how gambling in just sports has skyrocketed over the past 4 years, bro.